Alright, gonna be doing a little bit more though. Some bonus content. JK. But the wheel studs had to change. Well, at least two of them. Because one spinning. The ones that, good are actually not opposite to each other. If it was, one that was good here and one that was good here, then, I would be driving around on that. But the two good studs are actually like right next to each other. Either this one and this one, or this one and this one. So then it have none over there. So as we driving, as we getting not only a wobble but a noise. So I'm gonna be changing the studs before we get, into putting in the diff. Well, dropping the diff and welding it. Right? To get this done, you basically had to take off the caliper, whichever way you want to say it, right? 214, and then in the back here, you have to take off the bracket that holds it onto the spindle. That's 219s, right? That's as far as I see. I already break them, and I'm now going to dismantle everything. I just take off the 219 and just pull off the whole rotor and caliper. I just pull off the rotor and the brakes, just all in one together. Just take off the 19 bolt and just wiggle it off. Yeah. So now I believe the next step, I just put this pipe here to prop it up so it'll fall. Because if it falls, the brake line could burst. I think the next step is just to tap out the studs. And put in new studs. Yeah, but these studs looking a bit in there. It looking properly well seized up. So I kinda don't think I'll get all these studs, I don't think so. But we shall see. Not me taking a wood and a hammer to hit it, because I don't want to damage the treads. But treads already damaged though. Anyways, I just had a lapse, one of those lapses in judgment. But anyways, I go and tap out the next one here now. Yeah, just like that. Yeah, so I was getting a little problem with the start hitting the shield, but it could turn. So you just basically had to turn it to where the shield gone and pull it out. Simple as that, easy peasy. Alright, as you can see, two new ones on the left, two old ones on the right. By Andrew and gets one's off a spindle. He just had rest down there, so I thank my boy Andrew for that. But yeah, now to put these back in. These studs, right? They have these little splines on them, right? And inside of this has splines as well. So I basically push it in by hand until it going up with the splines, but it couldn't go up all the way. I just give it a little tap, so that's how the studs wouldn't spin. So once they caught onto the splines, they wouldn't spin. I tap them in a little bit, but they wouldn't go in all the way. So gonna pull up the rotor. Pull up the wheel, and hopefully tightening the lugs pulls it out.
Yeah, I think that jar shaft full.
Well, I say I'll get started on tomorrow, but the dogs and them more excited than me now, boy. So he done another diff already. Oh boy, Tyler just passed through.
Looking for a hole.
And I just trying to finish these wheel studs.
When I pass through dog and I say we doing something like that.
So when this slack, it will be shaky now, but when you tighten it up and you pull the stud out, I know playing it. So you get to good. Come. Drop in the drive shaft first. Then you go and take off the axle, which is 2 by 3. And then the subframe goes in the back. Right,
Check the big film, man.
Try yourself, bro. Yeah, so as you could see, the mission for today is the diff, right? And dropping the diff is really simple. 4 bolts at the back of the, subframe. The axle nuts, 2 by 3, so it's like 2 by 2 by 2 on each side, right? And then 2 in front here, which is 1 here, 1 here, right? And a lot of people was telling me, this is an easy job, etc, etc, etc. But I'll say it's very simple, because a lot of the hardware that I had to deal with was seized and wrong off. Gave me a really hard time, but in the end we got it off. I broke all of these nuts before, and I'm not gonna lie to you. So now all is just to take out all of these stuff and then drop the diff on a floor jack and then lower the floor jack, right? Alright, so the axle bolts off. As you can see, the 2 front bolts off, right? Supported by the jack here. Alright, finally out, and this was way harder than it needed to be because the axle, the cup keep hooking on the exhaust so it wouldn't drop. I had to really do over the exhaust and chop it and weld it to be more tuck up than that, because everything on this car proven to be an issue. But off the weld. I'll just walk out, take it out.
Not very hard.
Okay?
No, not very hard. No, you won't break it. Just tap around the edges.
Ooh. You didn't see how it's tilting it, buddy?
And leave it.
The next day.
Your selfie story stop.
No, I see my video tape now.
Is it? I think this might be a 4.1 to a 4.3 because we turn the input shaft 4 times and the output shaft move once. So it wasn't a complete 4, it was a 4 and a little bit again. 4 and a quarter. So we don't know what ratio you're working with. 2 quarts, fill up, slap back in, and we should be drifting. But I mean, putting it back up is just the reverse of taking it down, so you know. I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. Woo!
Huh?
And if you feel like I feel, baby,
I think we good.
you gon' leak like this diff. Oh, come on. Gosh, boy, she's so boy. Oh gosh, she leaking. She leaking. Alright, side out ever so slightly. Cool to pull out. Forward. Jack up welding. Forward. Alright. Jack down all the way. Not all the way, but jack down. Jack down some more. Alright, now. Let me see if I can pull it. Pull. Alright, nice. So, we get through that. Input shaft on the sway bar. You said get us up and put it in the axle cups. Jack up there. Next thing to do now is to hook this left axle cup on the exhaust. Alright. Alright. See. Alright. Whew. Jack it up some more there. Good, almost. I did squeeze my finger. I didn't almost do it. I did. All right, that is the next piece of the work done there. So the output over this way is in the axle cup. Now we have to jack this up a little bit more. You have to push it forward and then jack it up to clear the subframe. Forward and up. Ooh, yeah. Because it look on the exhaust, you got a little glide forward. Forward a little more. Woo! Up, jack up. Hey boy. Whew. Alright, see you.
Thousands of tears later.
Alright, so everything inside. 2 friends came and helped us, Andrew and Hakeem. I beat it out real quick for you. We was catching real little nenen, but it up. So now it's just to tighten everything and test drive. Put it in once gear. Alright. That one going forward. And that's the next one going forward too. Second, get it? That's what we're talking about. Both going forward. So I think it's time to drop them. Yeah, guys. So the NSD no slip diff is installed. Unfortunately, I don't have any clips of us testing it out because I honestly didn't get a chance to test it out. I am just as excited to try it out as you all are excited to see it, but it's just time, and I just haven't gotten the time with work and all of that to actually, drive the car. I know the car is actually down because the alternator, gave out on me, so I have to recharge our battery and then repair our alternator so I could get the car back up and running. Well, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and please stay tuned, if you all are interested to see me, try to test out the NSD no slip diff. Anyways, until the next video, peace, love, and all goodness, and I hope you all are getting through with your bills as well.